Hi, this is Janet McElligott. It is November 10th and I'm in New York City. Canada is leading the way in the condemnation of the RSF. They have signed not an agreement, it's really a statement that said we condemn these atrocities in the strongest possible terms and call for an immediate cessation of violence. We also value the ongoing efforts to document the violations of the RSF in al-Fashir. Sustainable peace in Sudan can be achieved and cannot be achieved without genuine justice and accountability for these crimes. When I read statements like that, accountability, I can tell you, I read accountability is the United Arab Emirates. They did not mention the Emirates in this. What they did say is that these atrocities have continued in North Kordofan. The idea that there's humanitarian aid going in and that the RSF is the hero all of a sudden, more videos are coming out of bodies strewn through the streets. More evidence is coming forward with Emirati journalists who all of a sudden are very protected in these areas. And that tells me the complicity of the United Arab Emirates in all of this and with the RSF. The statement that the Canadians put out said UN Security Council Resolution 2736 must be followed. And the signatories to this statement include Norway, Australia, the European Union, European Affairs Development Cooperation from Belgium, the Minister of Foreign Affairs from Canada, the Minister of Foreign Affairs from Germany, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Trade from Ireland, who has denounced the UAE and the RSF, Luxembourg, Foreign Minister of Trade and Development from the Netherlands, from Slovakia, from Slovenia, Minister of Foreign Affairs from the EU, and the European Union and Cooperation from Spain, the Foreign Minister from Sweden, the State Minister of Development from Policy from Denmark, the State Minister of Foreign Affairs and Commonwealth and Development from the United Kingdom, as well as Austria, Croatia, Republic of Cyprus, Estonia, Latvia, Finland, Poland, Czechoslovakia, Romania, and Switzerland. Mohammed bin Zayed, there is nowhere to turn. What you have done to these people will split the Emirates because there is a boycott on. Not only is there a boycott on with Dubai and Abu Dhabi, but all of the Emirates. I can't imagine that any of your people want this. I don't understand why you thought you could get away with it. The world is not the same as in 1900. This is 2025, where satellite imagery can show the entire world your crimes. You have a lot to answer for here on earth, because just like this statement says, there is no peace without justice. And you have a lot to pay for now. You thought you'd get away with this. You're getting away with nothing. And if indeed we find that it is the UAE as well behind what's going on in Tanzania, all of your crimes will come forward. You might be surprised how many countries have reached out to me personally and said, we have evidence for you in our country. If you thought signing the Abraham Accords gave you license to kill, maim, and destroy Africa, you're a sad little boy. Thank you.